What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We did one for Legion, and now we're doing one for X-Wing. We're going to talk about the rules and organized play, errata, rule reference, all that kind of stuff, where you can get that from. We'll pop the link down in the description like usual. And we're going to go over some of the things. I do love X-Wing so much. Unfortunately, the game has been almost minute dead since AMG took it over. They did a bunch of FFG reprints that they had planned. A lot of them were kind of meh, and with some of them being okay, but changing some things that I did not agree with, like Dash Rendar. They nerfed him and didn't really do a lot to the points. So we're going to go over, we're going to talk about Star Wars X-Wing because I still love playing this game. It's actually easier to set up than Legion. Usually faster than Legion. Legion takes like a couple hours. X-Wing is supposed to be played in an hour and 15 minutes tournament-wise. I know they went to like 9 rounds in the rules reference, which I think was dumb for AMG to do because you're never going to get to 9 rounds in a game, especially with the X-Wing 2.0 playing more ships than 1.0 did. Just not going to happen. But anyways, hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. So we're going to continue doing these types of videos. They seem to be popular. They seem to, people like to go over erratas, rules, stuff like that, learn more about the game. So again, here you have the AMG page where you have Star Wars. You can go under the Armada, Legion, Shatterpoint, or X-Wing link, and then you can go to the rules and organized play, which is where we're here right now. And then you got the rules reference, you got the FAQ and errata, because there's stuff that's been errated. The core rule book, which, I mean, if you have the rules reference, I don't necessarily think you need to look at the core rule book, but I mean, it's there. You got ship points and the previous points list, which I don't know if they're doing this differently, but what they used to do is they used to show the old point value from the last points list. I don't know how new this is. Previous upgrade points, yeah. So you got upgrade points and stuff like that. Scenarios, ban list. So stuff has been banned or restricted for tournament play, and you have the tournament regulations, which is always good stuff. So you have the rules reference here. Let's see. My internet's faster today. So yeah, you got the rules reference. I think, yeah. Star Wars X-Wing. Introduction, golden rules. If a rule in this guide contradicts the rule book, the rule in this guide takes precedence. Use of may, can, and must. So again, things that are mandatory versus you may is always kind of important, because if you miss the you may, you don't get to go back and do it. It's always if it's mandatory, you have to do it. If it's you may, gotta keep an eye on what your abilities are. They show the different things: activation phase, agility, firing arcs, and a lot of this stuff has changed with AMG taking over. Things have changed as well. Definitely, they fixed the barrel roll when they went to 2.0. So that was good. No, they're not showing medium base. Come on, guys. I think that's medium or large. Use the same one, so the sideways one. It's been a while since I played X-Wing. I wonder if I can even do it anymore. so busy with Digimon and Legion and doing Legion stuff. So, but yeah, there we go. Shows you all the different how to maneuver, how to drop a bomb, force charges, how charges work. You got all the different like cloak and damage cards. Your dials. Yeah. So this is a really good resource. I have acrylic versions that I made of these position markers, so that's cool. It's like a player order token. I mean, you just got to remember, you know, who has priority. At least they called it priority at the time. I don't know if they even call it priority anymore. Decimator. Such a good ship. Yeah, so many things you can do in this game. So many things I haven't done. The side slip. Oh, so good. Yeah, I know there's a lot of cool resources in here. It talks about tons of different things, all the different timings, tractors winning the game. Each player calculates and tracks their mission points. The player with the most mission points wins. That's kind of dumb. You counted your points from the ships that you destroyed or got down to half, and that dictated your points. But that has changed as well. So yeah. All the bombs, the bomblet, such a good device. Cluster, I love when they brought cluster mines back. I love cluster mines. Just like if you can like slam in front of your opponent and drop 3 of those, oh, so good. Drop them like in line with how they have to go, even if they're turning. It's like, so I really like cluster. Cluster's good. Yeah. Bombs are fun. Bombs are super fun. Blazer bomb. Asteroids, cargo, debris clouds, gas clouds, loose cargo, all those like different things you get. The probe droids and the dark swarm droids. Swarm droids are so much fun. Just makes life super hard. I haven't used the commando team. The commando team seemed pretty cool. Deploying and, you know, dropping a bomb, launching a bomb. Launching a bomb is cool. And then all the different like card anatomies, upgrade cards versus titles versus ship cards. It's all really cool stuff. And then, of course, there's the errata, which changes. Funny is Saw Renegades and TIE Reaper corrections, because there was a couple of things on there. It's just funny because I feel like they're putting the errata in the rules reference, which is like why, you know, you have. I mean, I guess it's just easier if you have the errata reference just by itself. Yeah. So. You have, that's kind of cool. They have the different ones anyways. And then of course you have the points lists showing you what everything costs, which is super important. They used to have an app. I don't know if the app is still being updated or if they've given up on the app, but they have this now. So you know, like Imperial, there you go, start with the Alpha class and you know how much it costs, and it gives the loadout value too, because that's something I do like, that they separated your upgrade point value from your main loadout. So instead of having to keep track of like, I don't know, like 200 points of whatever you had, you only have to keep track of 20, and then whatever the loadout value is. So you got to decide, do I want something with a high loadout, because then I'm flying less ships. Like if you only have 20 and you decide to, these are all 5, you can only play 4 of these in a list. So you got to decide if that's something you want to do. And even then there's ones that are a lot cheaper, like Darth Vader's up there. He's 6. And the TIE Advanced, he's always been super, most of them are under 7, I want to believe. Yeah, the Defender, he's 9. It's like, don't play anything else. Just play that and a bunch of TIE Fighters. Whereas if you go down to like the TIE Fighters, they're starting at 4 going down. So you can play a whole bunch of TIE Fighters. which is one of my favorite lists, is if you come back here to, you got, where is he here? Darth Vader and Merrick Steele. I think this is, these are the ones that are generic. This is, so 7 for him. Merrick Steele's 5, which is 12. And then Gauntlet Fighter, where is it here? TIE Reaper. Use Major Vermeil, which is another 5, which puts you at 17, which leaves you 3 points. So I think if you go down to the TIE Fighter, you can throw Wampa on for 3, which is nice because Wampa's just better. I used to have to play just a regular Black Squadron Ace or Academy Pilot, but being able to play Wampa with an ability for 3 is just super good. And honestly, half the time you don't necessarily care about priority because most of your guys are high level guys. Like Merrick's a 5, Vader's a 6, so he's always shooting first. And yeah, so, and your TIE's always shooting last. So, but sometimes priority is good. Sometimes. But yeah, there's some information on how to learn how to play Star Wars X-Wing. We will go into this deeper. We'll talk a little bit more on the points list. We'll talk a little bit more about the erratas and the rules reference in other videos. This is just a base of where things are, where to access them, what they have to offer you, and if you're interested in playing Star Wars X-Wing, and you want to get on that table and start throwing dice around. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.